Well, welcome back to another show here. A lot of good news for you today. A lot of good news. I got over 7 grand so far in July, and I'm going to explain to you how that happened and where it came from and where it went because I don't got any of it left. So here goes nothing. So here is what I've been doing. I got this board, nice new board. So I have all this stuff recorded on a sheet of paper somewhere up until the 5th of July. And then on the 5th of July, I started recording on here. And from now on, it'll all be on here. So on the 5th, $135.10 on fuel, $48 at Walmart for this board. Then I paid my home insurance, paid my consolidation loan, which was supposed to be the 15th of last month, but I was behind. And then $23 at Timmy's. I bought Timmy's for the guys at work because it was my turn finally. And then Friday, I drove about an hour and a half to my new bank where my mortgage is with. Picked up a $4,000 check. I think it was $4,274.40 in total. So right away on that day, Rogers went down throughout all of Canada and Interact wasn't working, but I could use a Visa. So I threw some money on Visa to go get groceries. Then put $100 on my MBMA MasterCard, $143 to natural gas, $187 to the town, $182 to my cell phone, $999 to the lawyer, mainly because I couldn't send more than $1,000 through e-transfer. Go to the 9th here, $500 to my MBMA Visa. Finished paying my lawyer, $982.35. Then we got $500 into my emergency fund, $210 into investments, $142.07 to my cell. And that cell phone bill is actually paid for August now. We're still in July and I'm paid up into August for my cell phone. Did a little bit of grocery shopping, had to get more fuel for my nicotine habit. Come over here, a whole $7 into my crypto, $44.96 for groceries. Then I got an electrical bill, paid it right away. Got my internet bill, paid it right away. And then $7 on groceries, I believe that was just cream for my coffee I needed. $24.14 was nicotine again, $28.42 for Subway. 14th, I didn't spend a thing. Today, Payday, got a $15.40. Then $500 went straight to my MBMA Visa, $250 into my emergency fund, $126 into the RBC Visa, and then $77.10 into my investments. And that's where I am sitting for this 2-week period. So here's the sheet of paper that we all know so well. Basically here, electrical bill was completely paid off to zero. Then I got another bill and paid it off to zero again. Natural gas was paid off to zero. Town utilities paid off to zero. $82 for my cell phone bill. Then I got another cell phone bill on top of that. So cell phone bill says it's overpaid by $100, but I actually just paid the August bill. That's all that was. Internet's paid completely in full, zero owing. So here's why I've managed to pay most of my bills off. I didn't get charged for my mortgage in July. I don't want to call to find out why, because I really rather not pay it if I don't have to. I do have my new mortgage with BMO. So that's all been switched over. So at some point here, during the transition between Toronto Dominion Bank and Bank of Montreal, I didn't have to pay for July mortgage, which is awesome. The consolidation loan should come out today. It hasn't come out yet. Spotify comes out on the 22nd, so it's not actually paid yet. RBC, I put $277 on it. MBMA Visa, we're up to $600 so far. Actually, I should write another $500 down for today. So $1,100 onto my Visa so far. RBC account fee, that was done. Home insurance, $248, that one's done. Fuel is definitely ongoing. So far, I'm a lot lower than I was last month, but I'm gonna have to fill it up again. Groceries, got quite a few numbers added in here, and that's when I decided that I was gonna switch to the whiteboard. Lawyer, completely paid off. Don't owe anything to that anymore, and that's done and dealt with. And then all my different investments. So crypto, TSFA, my trade account, my managed TSFA, which means I just put money in there and they do all the trading for me through investments. And then my cash card, which is prepaid Visa. And each of them gets 1% of all my income. So 1% of the 4,200, 1% of 1,100, which was my rent payments, and then 1% of my first paycheck so far, which was 1,542. Come down here. So far, 450, 750, 1,543. Mortgage balance payout was 4,274, and that was after switching my mortgage over and paying off my truck. That was how much money was left from the $188,000. And then come over here, I had a bit of a side hustle job at $60. And then today, still kind of confused about this one, but apparently we're getting federal payments for the carbon tax reimbursement. Because of inflation, the government is trying to do something to help us out. I did not expect that. Very happy to get it. So that's that. So basically, I've been working really, really hard at paying down all my bills. And we can switch up to this. So up here, I've decided at the end of every month, I'm going to write down my totals. I have July ready to go, but it's not the end of July yet, so I haven't written down those totals. I have all the totals in for June on BMO mortgage, TD consolidation, RBC Visa, MBNA Visa. Come over here. None of these numbers have changed because we're not in the end of July yet. Basically, I have all my bills set up here. My very first mortgage payment in August is only going to be an interest payment, so it should be roughly $500. And then every month after that is going to be $1,167. I believe this bill is paid, my cell phone, for August, but it's up here with question marks because I don't really know. Gotta wait for it to actually update. So that's basically what I've been up to for the last 2 weeks. Had a lot of money come in, then most of it left, but it all went towards paying bills and investments. And I feel like I'm actually managing my money responsibly now versus back in January when I started this. Wasn't managing anything very well at all. So it's only been roughly 4 months since starting this adventure, and I'm already starting to see a big difference, but it has been 4 months of work up until this point. By the end of August, I believe I should have my MBMA Visa paid off as long as no other large bills come in that are surprising. Yeah, that's about it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day.